In the heart of an ancient African kingdom, where red earth kissed golden skies and drums echoed like the heartbeat of the ancestors, a queen sat on a throne stained with secrets. Her name was Queen Esh. To the people, she was regal, wise, and graceful. But behind her elegant eyes, power grew like a fire left unchecked. And in the deepest corners of her chambers, ambition whispered. King Jebori, her husband, was beloved by all. He was fair, gentle, and ruled with a heart full of peace. Elders praised his wisdom. Mothers named their sons after him. Even his enemies respected his calm judgment. But to Queen Esh, kindness was weakness. She watched him share power with the elders, forgive those who betrayed him, and give mercy where she wanted to see wrath. She smiled by his side but clenched her fist in the dark. She did not want to be his queen. She wanted to be the ruler. Alone. One moonless night, she summoned the palace apothecary. "Prepare me a sleeping tonic," she said softly. "The king has not been resting well." The apothecary obeyed, not knowing the real purpose. That evening, as the king laid his head beside her, Queen Esh offered him the tonic herself. He smiled, trusting her completely. "I dream better when you are near," he whispered. And with those final words, he drifted into a sleep from which he never awoke. The morning after, the palace was flooded with wails. Nobles cried. Servants knelt in mourning. The royal drummers beat the death rhythm across the land. But Queen Esh did not shed a tear. She wore white robes, as tradition demanded, and spoke of grief. Yet behind her veil, her heart beat faster, not with sorrow, but with triumph. The throne was now hers. But the earth remembers what the eyes do not see. And the ancestors never sleep. Soon, strange things began to happen in the palace. At night, the king's parrot, once silent, now squawked words no one taught it. "Why, Esh? Why?" it cried. The palace fountain, once flowing, dried overnight. The royal seer, old Mama Ziba, was called to consult the ancestors. She threw her cowries, and the pattern was unlike anything she had seen in her long life. She fell back in horror. "The king was betrayed," she whispered. "Poison in trust. The one who fed him also fed his death." Whispers spread across the kingdom like harmattan fire. In the markets, women stopped talking when the queen passed. Children stared at her from behind huts. The drummers played slower. The air grew colder. The elders of the council demanded a truth ceremony. Queen Esh stood tall before them, adorned in crimson and gold. Her crown shimmered under the sun, but her eyes betrayed fear. She smiled faintly, but her hands trembled. "Do you deny the people's suspicion?" Elder Obi asked her. "I serve the king with love and loyalty," she replied smoothly. But no one truly believed her. She was handed the sacred calabash, filled with blessed water and sacred leaves from the tree of judgment. If her hands were clean, she would drink without trembling. If guilty, the calabash would expose her. Queen Esh held the vessel high and drank. At first, nothing happened. The people held their breath. Then her throat tightened. Her hands began to shake. She gasped. The calabash fell and shattered into pieces on the sacred ground. A cry rose from the crowd. "She is guilty." God stepped forward, but she screamed, "I did it for the kingdom." He was too soft. We needed a ruler who wouldn't bow to every plea and pity. But the people turned away from her. Elder Obi spoke with sorrow, "You have caused this throne. Power that comes by blood will always return to dust." Her crown was stripped from her head. Her royal robes were taken. Barefoot and disgraced, she was cast out beyond the village walls, into the wilderness, where jackals howled and shadows whispered. No one followed her. No one mourned her. She became a legend, not of glory, but of warning. Back in the kingdom, a mighty tree grew upon King Jebori's grave. Its leaves never withered. Its bark hummed in the wind. Children gathered beneath it as their grandmothers told them the tale of the queen who wanted power more than love, and how the ancestors rose to speak for the voiceless king. And so the story lives on, carved into the heart of the land. A throne built on betrayal may shine for a season, but it will burn when truth returns.